And the first star down, I'm just going to give to the offensive line. Obviously, you had the change with Connor McGovern in for Connor Williams. We did see Connor Williams in their Hulk package in the backfield as a fullback. McGovern looked like he struggled. Zach Martin got beat. Terrence Steele got beat. Leo Collins got beat. I mean, are the PFF grades out yet?
No.
Yeah, don't run through them. If you get them to pop up, we'll do it at 8:40. But I think this offensive line is going to get exposed. They got exposed yesterday, and they looked bad in terms of the numbers. Dak was, again, running for his life, off platform, not set. What does that do to you on the throws where you do actually have time? Frank Clark with the unblocked assignment from Terrence Steele when he forced the Dak fumble early on. He didn't even move at the snap. Look, the Chiefs had 14 sacks coming into the game. 14. They had 5 yesterday. Chris Jones had 3 coming in on the year. And he had 3.5. Got his hand on the final Dak Prescott throw to end it. Dak had been sacked 11 times coming into this game. 11 times, and KC got him with 5.
You know, we don't follow the inner workings of most teams other than this one. But a lot of people in the fan text are saying, you know, the moment they got Ingram and they moved Jones back inside, he's been a menace. And you know, that's something. Then the team obviously knew that. They just weren't able to do anything about it. He's a huge human being.
Yes.
Good gosh. I saw him run up there. I was like, good. Whoa. Yes. What is that? That's not a man.
Yeah.
What is that thing there? That's huge.
And then when the offensive line struggles like that, Dak has to get a star down as well. A lot of overthrows, underthrow on the interception attempt to CeeDee Lamb. His career low yards per attempt came against the Giants on the road in his rookie season, 4.46. At one point in that game yesterday, he was at 3.26 yards per attempt. The interception before the half meant Micah tried to give you momentum. He strips Mahomes. You're down 16-3. Got to have some points. Got to have some points there. And I equated that Dak interception to the Malik Turner pump block that went against the Cowboys against the Broncos. Like, you're getting worked. You're getting beat. You got to get a momentum play. You got to get something to feel good about. Malik Turner had the block to start off the third quarter. The ball went past the line of scrimmage. It was touched by Shan RJ. All the air sucked out. That happened to the Cowboys a few times yesterday after Kurse got a pick, after Micah Parsons forced the fumble, and they just could never capitalize. 4 different chances to dent into that lead. Didn't do it. Dak had 68 yards at halftime, RJ, and at one point his longest completion into the second half was 16 yards. 16 yards. It would have been longer, but Cedric Wilson decided to get scared at midfield going across the middle and alligator arm one.
There's, I mean, like, they averaged like 7 yards to go on third down. Where like their average third down was like 3rd and 6.8. Guys, you're not going to win games when that happens.
No. And 5 of 15 on third down.
Yeah, and now 5 of 15 is not good. It's not the worst thing you'll ever see. I mean, you know, you want to be in the 40s at least. You know, and that's not there. It's 33. But it isn't the worst thing you ever. I mean, they're going to have games where they're lower than 5 of 15 on third down. But you know, they had as many first downs as drives in the first half. 6 first downs, 6 drives.
Oh.
It was not good, man. Like this was a really, really bad performance, top to bottom, on both sides of the football.
They had one drive, one possession that covered more than 24 yards of ground. I mean, this is the number one offense in the NFL. Yeah, Kansas City been playing better, but I mean, come on now.
If you were to go, I'm trying to find this because I do think that there's a home road issue with Dak. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a study on this one, on the home versus road. I just on the surface, not looking at it, it doesn't seem like he plays particularly well away from home all the time. Like it's much more inconsistent. When they're playing at home, this is a downhill team. All right, here you go. Like, this is just on the surface. Obviously, they're 2-2 on the road, 4-1 at home. The completion percentage is up on the road, which means he's probably going much shorter, which it is because he's got 30 more attempts and 50 more yards. His touchdown interception ratio at home 14-2, 6-5 on the road.
Ooh,
his pass rate's way down. His adjusted net yards per attempt is way down. His aggressiveness number is way down. I'm going to have to go deeper into this because I don't want to just give the basic one. I want to see if he's much more efficient on the road, inefficient on the road, I should say, and if that has anything to do with being outdoors.
2019, it was kind of similar in terms of the completion percentage. He threw for double the touchdown passes at home, 20-10. He threw more interceptions at home in 2019, and the QB rating was about 18 points higher. So this team is going to have to get the public monkey off their back of like that one true test. Everyone says the same thing about the Cowboys. All right, we think you've arrived. We think you're there. We think you're a contender. What's the win to go out and get it? Terry Bradshaw said on the Fox pregame before the kickoff yesterday, we think you're here. You played Tampa tough, but you lost to Tampa. You got Kansas City on the road. You got to win one of these types of games. You got the numbers that are out there, over 500 teams, under 500 teams. So it's just something that is going to haunt them, and it's going to be on their shoulder until they actually do it, or they wait and do it in the postseason.
Yeah. Star down to the wide receiver hands team. That's just not very good. I know we've talked about the wide receivers today. They drop passes like crazy. And, didn't even CD have a drop in this game early on. This was the hands, for whatever reason, on this team. It wasn't that cold. It wasn't 12 degrees outside.
No.
They weren't scared to catch the football. It was windy, but it wasn't that cold. It's just a lack of concentration. I don't know if these guys are scared of getting hit. It's the lack of concentration out there in this game. Granted, look, Cedric Wilson doesn't play all the time. He has this year, but, he didn't play. He got, one play last week against the Falcons. Obviously, Gallup hasn't played much at all this year, but he's back now. And then when you lose CD and Amari, then you're going to have those two guys getting, Michael's going to be on either the number one corner or double teamed. And Cedric's going to be on the number 2 corner, which is not something either one of them are used to. And then Noah Brown just can't catch.
Micah Parsons, an absolute menace out there, rushing the passer, making RJ Choppy look really good. Forced a fumble, got 2 more sacks, and he was just out there disruptive. He's just too fast for people.
Yeah.
He had a near pump block as well.
Yep.
Hit a near pump block. And then he got his 8th sack to sit there and get his name in the conversation with DeMarcus Ware. ESPN Stats and Info said that Micah Parsons had 12 pressures. 12. That's the most by a player in a single game since 2019. Nick Bosa, J.J. Watt each had a game with 12 that year. Micah Parsons just wreaking havoc all over the place.
Nobody cares what a player thinks about what they should play or what they're best at. Nobody cares. Leave this to the smart people in the front office about what you do and what you do best. There are football players at linebacker who still think that that the running back needs to be good for them to bite on play action. When we have years of data that show that you bite on play action, if there's no running back there. You just do. That's a fact. All right? You had the most pressures in a single game of anybody in 2 years. You are TJ Watt. They don't move TJ Watt to middle linebacker. It's not valuable to chase down a running back sideline to sideline. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Getting to the quarterback is all that matters, unless you're covering a receiver as a corner. That's it. Those are the only 2 things that matter on defense. The only 2 things that are valuable. You spying on a running back or keying on the quarterback. Nope. Not impressed. Unless you're playing a Big Ten Iowa offense, this is what you need to do. You need to line up on the edge, stand up, hand to the dirt, don't care, get around that fat dude, and get to the quarterback. Because that's what you're great at. You are an elite edge rusher. And do I need to be his agent again and remind him who gets paid in this league? It ain't the linebacker.
Yeah, let's hear him take this stance in 2 years.
Yeah.
When his contract is coming up.
Guaranteed when Micah Parsons comes up for a contract, he's going to want to be paid like an edge.